Linda, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry, I'm on my phone, so it took me a while to figure out how to
Oh, okay.
get it unmuted. Yeah, so yeah, I can hear you. Are you the only one there?
Right now, yeah, I think Darcy's supposed to come right after school, so that's why we changed the time.
What time? Okay, so she's going to be there at a quarter of.
I hope so, yeah.
Okay, I don't think there's anybody else on it yet
No,
right now on Zoom, is there?
no.
Okay,
Brady's gone. He doesn't know if
yeah,
he'll
I'm
be.
over here. Oh, really? Is Jake going to come on Zoom?
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know if he's feeling up to it. So,
We're
okay,
we're just
well,
we're gonna
might
be
be a
mostly
short meeting,
talking
huh?
about, huh?
Oh, go ahead.
We're gonna mostly be talking about the storage because there's not much on the agenda otherwise.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
So probably
Okay.
won't take that long.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah, I'm over here at Crystal's, so I'm on the phone. So
Oh.
yeah, so I've it's harder to do stuff in how it is. So,
Mm-hmm.
okay. All right.
Well, I hope somebody
How is
shows
it
up.
there? Yeah. Is it hot?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hot
The
as
rain
Hades, huh?
cooled off a little bit.
Oh, how's the lake look? Have you been getting enough rain for the lake?
Not really.
Looking at it. Oh, is the lake getting low?
Yeah, it's getting low. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hang on. See, I gotta help Crystal with something. Good girl, Izzy. Stay here. Stay on. Good boy. She was sniffing him. Okay, can I help you with it? Are you doing all right? Computer.
B. We gave up
No,
on,
Crystal did.
oh, okay.
Oh, you gave up on what?
YouTube. Darcy's just gonna upload it.
Oh, instead of live streaming, that's probably smartest.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
Okay. I don't know what
No, wait. If you have limited data, what does that say there?
other properties. Now, this is not
Okay,
the
you
best,
don't need
does
to
it?
do that.
I just need to hit next.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was hitting the wrong number in for the password.
Okay. All right. Now it's going to be
Yeah,
busy.
it's gonna do stuff. I'm
You've
gonna sit
been
here and
busy
watch
for
it.
a while. Okay. All right. She's got a brand new laptop. She's just initializing. So, um, um, what did you just say, Darcy? What were you telling me?
About YouTube,
Oh, yeah. So she's not going to live stream it anymore.
right?
She's just going to upload it to YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's a good idea. I think that's a real good idea. There's just no point in live streaming it
right.
because really when you live stream, then you should be monitoring it when it's streaming. So it's a lot more complicated, because things are going on when it's live streaming, you know, with the live chat and monitoring all that. It'd be fun, but not for that.
Well, I
So,
hope Tom comes on at least, just so there'll be three of us.
Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, and you need one other board member,
Yeah,
right?
he'll be the big one.
Yeah. Oh, you and the two Darcys and Tom. Yeah, yeah. So, well, they got a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So is the lake tragically low or is it okay?
It's not tragically, but it's low.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Not where
Somebody
you can walk around.
Somebody backed into the fence here during the weekend by
What part of it?
the clubhouse there where, where
The white vinyl fence?
yeah.
Oh, bit. How
They're gonna take-
bad did they damage it?
I guess they're gonna
What's that?
take it right down.
Oh, wow. How bad did they damage it?
Well, just the one corner there, where those three spaces are by the pavilion. Right by the door here.
Yeah.
It's like one of those
Yeah.
corners. Yeah.
Does it look like they hit it from the parking lot side or the other side?
It looks like from the parking lot, but I think they had a party here Saturday. Who's
Who
Webby?
was having the party?
Who's Webby?
Huh? I don't know. Is that somebody that came on?
Where's Webby on here?
I can't see who else.
It's Darcy and I'm driving.
Okay,
Oh, I don't know.
it's Darcy.
Hey, hi, Tom.
Hi, Emily.
Hello.
Hi, Emily. It's like a party.
Party on Zoom.
Yeah.
Hi, Robert.
Robert's up.
I think it's Robert. You never know who's using his name these days.
Oh, he's got so many aliases.
Gotta watch out for that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
I heard about-
dangerous. He's sneaky.
Well, sounds like Darcy's on her way, so. Time is it?
Yeah, Darcy's on. She said she's on she's driving.
Yeah.
So she's on here.
You still got a minute or two, so.
Yeah.
Hi, Tom.
She came up underneath his chin.
Hey, I'm gonna mute myself, Darcy, so I'm just a silent observer now.
All right.
Tom is muted. I don't know if he knows that or not. You're muted, Tom. I don't know if you know that or not. We can't hear you.
Now I'm not.
There you go.
Did you get my email, by the way, Emily?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
I took care of that on Saturday, so I did.
Okay.
I guess, Darcy, you're gonna listen on when you're driving, or are you gonna be here in a minute?
Yeah, I'll just listen and participate when I can, and as soon as I'm there, I'm there.
Okay. Well, shall we start then, I guess? There's not much. There's nothing as far as maintenance, because I haven't talked to anybody in maintenance and.
Okay, so Donovan wanted me to tell you all that the water is going to be turned off Wednesday at 10 a.m. for repairs.
Okay,
I think repairing 3 shutoffs at 3 different properties. And I sent an email to the residents today and then called everybody who does not have email.
good, okay.
Oh, shoot. And as I was going around Saturday, I saw a house that had a leaky faucet, and I don't remember who it was. Somebody on Great Fox.
Was that
Was it the probate one?
Yeah,
Yeah, think about that one.
that's one of the ones he's gonna fix.
Yes.
Okay. We need to get into a new routine of who is Donovan gonna give like a weekly report of what they did the last week and what their plan is for this week, so that way when we have the meeting, somebody can say that.
That would be good.
Robert, are you wanting to do that where he just calls you?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, are you still here or are you out of town again?
No, I'm in Michigan.
Oh, you're in Michigan again? Okay. Yeah, if you just want to call him and set that up like that, maybe he talks to you Friday when he's done, and then so that way you can let us know what's going on.
Okay.
Is this the new time for every Monday meeting or just this particular one?
It'll be this time until we figure out otherwise. I'm still waiting to like kind of settle my schedule, but
Okay.
this'll work. This'll work until I say it doesn't.
Okay.
Are we all set for trash pickup on Thursday instead of Friday?
I did not know anything about that.
Yeah,
Except for what?
Donovan and Samara are taking off on Friday. So we're going to move that trash pickup, Friday's trash pickup to Thursday.
I think Z sent
Oh
it
yeah.
last week, didn't she? I thought she did anyway.
I'll put it in today's email.
Okay.
And then the other thing, we have to figure out what to do. I've been wanting to take out that fence around the clubhouse parking since I started. I think we should just go ahead and remove it. Like it's not, all it is decorative. It serves no purpose other than drunk people running into it when we have parties. And now that somebody's run into it, we might as well just go ahead and take it down when maintenance has free time. Does anybody object?
I'm sure some people will object.
I mean,
Yeah,
I feel
don't,
like we can.
I don't have a problem with it, taking it out, but you know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to, the normal squeaky wheel is going to squeak.
I think one of the problems what would be is that we have to still have signage that says these are for disabled parkers. We need to have that still there, so that means having some posts at least.
Well, no, we're not taking that one down.
The other side.
I understand it's the side where the pavilion is, but
Yeah,
quite
pavilion side.
often in those three little slots that are right next to the door, people who are disabled usually take those spots. Now, in a community where so many people are disabled,
I mean, we can still mark those first spots as handicapped if we want. Without, I mean, you don't need the fence for that.
no, you don't. I just said we need to have a post or something like that to say it's designated for it, or else it's first come, first serve. Doesn't matter to me, but I'm just thinking you don't want to take away handicap slots by taking down a fence that would have been there protecting those people's rights.
Yeah, but they're not protected now. I mean, we don't have a sign there, so it's
Oh, okay. Then no
first
sweat.
come, first serve.
Okay, first come, first serve. Okay.
I mean, as far as taking down the fence, I would say if we put it in the email this week, that's what we're going to do, only don't fully do it till next week so we can see who yells.
Makes a bit complaint about it.
I mean, I don't care who yells. We don't have the money to fix what was broken. And
Well,
No,
shouldn't it come
I
out of
don't
the
care. I don't
person's
care
insurance
either. It's
that
just that
did the
I would
breaking?
just slow it up just a little bit. And, I don't know that maintenance has time to take down a fence that fast anyway. So I don't know. See, they did mowing last week, so I don't know whether they're on the
And
schedule.
we're a day short too this week.
Yeah. So
I again, are we just going to hack it off at the grass, or are we going to remove the
no,
posts out?
no, we're going to pull the posts out.
Okay, cool.
well, yeah, what I want, like, we'll keep what's there and store it at maintenance until we have another use for it. It's not like we're going to toss it or anything. But so whatever is usable, we'll keep it at maintenance until we figure out there's another spot we need a fence.
I think we should find out who did the knocking down and then say, you have a repair bill to take care of.
There has been rumors, but I don't know how true they are.
Well, I know David Lambert emailed a partial plate and description of who it was.
Yeah, that's another discussion.
So that's probably not true, you're saying?
I I will email you all.
Anything else, maintenance?
Let's see. So Samara and Donovan are gone on Friday, and we've switched garbage pickup to Thursday. That's one thing.
Water
And
off
then-
on Wednesday.
And they are not doing any kind of yard work this week because they did it last week? Is that what I'm
I don't
understanding?
know. I don't have a calendar to see the schedule and whether this is the off week.
No, this should be mowing week, but it also just depends on with Donovan and Samara being gone a day, whether they actually finish this week. So I think last week was trim week. This should be mowing week, I think.
Okay.
So then I would assume they're mowing then. I
Yeah,
mean, they've been pretty much on schedule.
my grass on Grizzly needs it. Is there an issue with the lawnmower? Because the middle section is not being mowed. It's just like it goes or whoever does it.
Are you
Goes-
on the mow list this year?
Yeah, I'm on the mow list. Yeah, for Grizzly Bear.
Oh,
Darcy just pulled in.
Do you mean like the blades are not cutting properly? Is that what you mean? Or they're just like missing a whole strip on your yard?
I think they're missing the strip. I'm not sure if it's because of the mower's too big and they can't, I don't know the reason, but it's the middle part is not being done. That's all I know.
Yeah, if it doesn't fit a 44-inch mower, then
what middle part of what?
On Grizzly Bear, you know, where the palm trees are and I call the island. All right, between that and the carport
It's your property.
on
Your-
Grizzly Bear.
Yes.
Yeah, and I am on the mow list. So I just wondered if there was a mechanical issue or, you know.
No, there shouldn't be a mechanical issue with the small ones. We had the problem with the big one that Donovan fixed last week. So it should be mowing good now. But
Well, it doesn't look very good right now. But,
well, just remember, literally 3 days after we mow, it looks like it has not been mowed. So that's just the.
I guess I would let us know what you see after the next time he mows it.
okay,
Then we'll go from there.
all right. Are you coming in, Darcy? Anything else?
Are you the only one in the clubhouse right now?
Yeah, I feel lonely. I'm all by myself.
You tell those people in the back of the room to be quiet so I can hear you.
I don't know what she's doing. She's sitting in the parking lot, I guess. Anything else with maintenance? Oh, here she comes.
And we have the 3 cameras up in the storage lot?
I don't know. We had a problem. They lost the bracket to one of them. Before I came back up here, I designed and printed a new one. And Donovan was going to put it up, but I haven't talked to him.
Okay, so that's another thing for them to do.
There is one
Yeah.
up though. At least one.
There's 2 up. The third one lost a bracket. I contacted the camera company and they said, well, they don't sell that. So I had to make one.
Anything else with maintenance from anybody? No?
Sorry?
Anything else for maintenance? Is that on time?
No,
Nope.
I just see the 1, 2, 3, 4 things.
Okay,
Oh, and the water shut off.
yeah, the water shut off.
I went around for a final go around with the contractor for the road drainage Saturday. And we focused on bobcat, grizzly, and gray fox. Like we're just not going to have the money to do cougar right now, and cougar's not as bad as the other streets. I have to have a call with the lawyer. He was not available until 6 o'clock tonight. I was hoping I could talk to him before our meeting, but I'll have to send everybody an email to update you. Basically, what is our next steps? Because the extent of what we need done is going to be over $100,000. But I also don't want to get the final quote until we're ready to actually do the next steps, because when he gives us a quote, we only have 10 days to buy the materials or the quote changes. So basically, when we're ready to move forward and do whatever the lawyer says we have to do, we need to be ready to basically tell him, okay, we're purchasing materials. So I'll let everybody know what the lawyer says. I'm thinking, I don't know. I don't know yet until what the lawyer says. We may have to do some small special assessments, like, I don't know, $125 a year for 3 years or something like that, to kind of fill in if the lawyer says we have to replace what we take out, basically. Or if we're allowed to play catch up later, like that. But again, until the lawyer tells us what kind of is required, I won't really know what the answer is. Were you going to say something, Robert?
Well, before we spend that kind of money, we need to have a public meeting to discuss it.
Well, yeah, and that'll be part of it, because we also are going to have, we're probably going to have a membership vote. So we would want to have the public meeting and potentially have the vote at the same time. So, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm going to be drawing up, Emily, I just need a copy when you leave today. Are you able to drop off to my house the bigger maps for me?
Are they printed out somewhere?
I don't know. Where did we save the blow up maps, Robert, that we used for, to make the violation maps? Like, the bigger sections of each neighborhood. I'll see if I can find them in the Camp-A-Wyle
How many do
file.
you need?
Or I had a bigger copy of the map printed last week at Office Depot.
Yeah, one
It's
hanging
hanging on the wall. Maybe you want that.
Well, I mean, how big is it?
It was a C-size drawing, which is, I don't remember. It's quite a bit bigger than the letter.
I'll see if I can find it. Just the letter size of the blow-ups of the neighborhood is fine.
Emily, do you have any office stuff you need to mention?
Let me see if Z wrote some stuff down.
Most of it was about violations that we're going to talk about.
Yeah, violations. There's an architectural request for Kit.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Robert's not here. Robert, I don't suppose you looked at that before you left.
Refresh my memory.
Somebody wants to take their porch and actually drywall it in to make an addition.
Is that the tiny house?
But I want to make sure that we don't have like a sewer thing or.
Is this the tiny house?
Yeah.
What tiny house?
Oh, Gray Fox. She's got a little tiny house.
The shed house or the tiny house or.
Next to,
Was the request for the tiny house or for the?
Oh, the one with the constant overgrown yard.
Yes.
Oh, I guess I wouldn't see a problem with it, because her porch is not even close to the property line, right? So she should be fine.
Yeah.
And Mark is the one with the sewer manhole, so there shouldn't be a sewer manhole on her side, right?
Yeah, there's no sewer manhole there.
So off the top of your head, can you think of anything that we would want to say, no, you can't? I mean, other than
structural change, she have her
With-
permits for the state or the county?
She's going for a permit, but she wants our approval first. Pending
Okay.
permits. Pending permits.
Um,
How big is it? Is what she wants to do?
It doesn't look like Z logged it into Buildium, but I thought I saw it. She sent an email to you all. Let me try
I think it's that she wants to, the porch she already has, I think it's a screened in porch, and she just wants to go ahead and turn it into an actual room, like drywall it and put, like make it a room. Kind of like I have my front covered porch in my house.
Yeah, so I guess her bedroom is like a loft bedroom, and she's getting older and hard to get up into the loft, like by ladder. So she's wanting to make that into her main floor bedroom.
It'd be nice if people took photographs of this crap. I keep
Well,
pointing it out and I keep pointing it out. We had
Does she
photographs,
want it in
we
the
could
front or
talk
the
about-
back?
Because, so this is up above. You go up into her little house and there's a porch on one end of it, apparently. I never paid attention.
Front, but it's not screened.
Yeah, the only porch I know of is a front porch, and it's not screened. It's just
A porch.
But I don't know. I don't think she's got a back porch. I don't know.
Could somebody take a couple of pictures of the stupid building and
And where the actual structure is going to be.
Okay.
She's usually always home, right?
With her friends. a lot.
Sometimes, like when we go around on Wednesdays, she's never home.
I don't know that she's living there at the moment.
I think she's staying at what's the other girl's name?
Peg, I think. her name
Yeah,
is
I
Peg.
think she's staying at Peg's because she can't get up in the loft to go to sleep. So I think she's been sleeping at Peg's.
Okay, I'll drive by it on my way home and see if I can't see what exactly it is she's talking about. I mean, I don't see a problem with it. If it's a porch that's already there, somebody obviously approved the porch to begin with, and she just wants to turn it into an actual room.
Yeah, I think
So.
the porch is like built into the tiny house or the shed or whatever that thing is.
Yeah, it's a pretty small porch too. It's not that big.
Hey, as Robert always likes to say, I'll offer that you guys might want to look into that a little closer because there's some controversy about that it doesn't have two doors and the county might have an issue with.
Well,
doing
all I
any
can tell you is
construction on there.
years ago, I was at a board meeting where people were having a fit that somebody's going to live in it. And the end result was the county said it was okay. I mean, that's just from memory. What transpired back then, I know, but I mean, so
Okay.
somehow
Well, I mean-
it got okayed to live in.
Yeah, the county's either going to give her a permit or they're not. So,
Yeah, but she wants you guys to approve it before she has the permit.
well, no, we would say
Pending permit.
approve pending permits.
Okay.
Yeah.
So her request says drywall enclosing front porch through company getting permit.
Yeah, so it sounds like she's hiring a contractor.
And I know she talked to Mark about doing it, so I don't know if she still plans to have Mark do it or not. I don't know.
Okay.
Funny, it was once a shed that nobody could sleep in if they were the bear. And then it became a tiny house and now it's turning into a regular house. Does she have a bathroom? Does she have running water in it at all?
Got everything, but pretty much, yeah. Bathroom and
Cool.
kitchen and little kitchen.
Okay, the violations that we need to, the Hulks on Grizzly Bear, after they've had 4 warnings now in several months about parking 3 vehicles 24/7, it's ready for hearing committee. Anybody object?
Nope.
Oh,
No.
Is it on Gray Fox?
No, Grizzly Bear.
Grizzly.
Next
Next
door
door.
to Virginia.
She still has complaints about them making too much noise during quiet hours too, but so Emily, you can send 9345 to hearing committee.
Okay.
Darcy, sometime this week, so Kyle says that he has gotten rid of his little trailer. If you could just like drive behind his house in your golf cart and see if you can see. And then Emily, maybe you and Z can also do a double confirm on Wednesday. Just drive, on the common area behind Kyle's on Grizzly Bear and just make sure you can't see that trailer and we'll resolve that one.
Okay.
And then
Darcy, Zach Bloom said that he tied all their stuff down and that they will be better about tying their stuff down. I don't know if you wanted to just go double check before
Yeah, I'm
resolving
gonna go
that one.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
for
you're
the
gonna do that,
storage,
okay.
yeah.
There was another one. There's another storage one.
Hmm.
There's a couple that it's like Alan King, he's been in and out of the hospital and he says he intends to go to the DMV. So if we're able to just give him a little bit more time so he can,
Right now, he's got up till September 8th.
okay, so you
Yeah.
did give him an extension, okay.
Z was gonna call him, just to make sure that cause I don't know if he looks at his emails or anything. I have no idea. And I don't know if she ever did or not, but
Okay.
what about Hoffman? Are we gonna-
Oh, okay, so we had already talked about that.
Yeah.
The Hoffman thing,
So that needs to be resolved on here.
Z had not given him the email that I sent him summarizing what our determination was and what the conditions are. So Emily sent that out and she went ahead and resolved that one. So the grill thing is
Okay,
off the list for now. I'm trying to think. I think that was it for like the ones that were kind of coming up. Oh, okay. So the other one, Emily.
Yes.
So Jay has been given a final 2-week warning to clean up his storage unit or he loses the privilege and he has to take all his stuff out. Can you please call him and talk to him or his sister and say, look, like, all the stuff that they've stored in there on the ground has to come out. Like if it does not fit in their little covered,
enclosed.
enclosed trailer, it's got to come out of the storage unit. All the stuff that they have piled in that weird golf cart that they turned into a trailer, all that stuff has to come out of the storage unit. There's like a boat engine laying on the ground.
Stroller.
There's a stroller in there, just like
Yeah.
all stuff that is not in their enclosed trailer, it needs to come out.
Okay.
Or else they're gonna permanently lose their privilege of having that storage.
Okay.
And
And got how long you said to do that? 10 days?
Well, the deadline is in Buildium because Z should have sent, you can double check with Z, but she should have sent his 14-day notice last week, I think. And we're serious about it. Like literally, if he does not do it by the deadline, we're calling the lawyer that day. And if the lawyer gives us permission, we're towing his stuff.
Yeah, his registration still is not up to date on the motorhome. He hasn't brought a new one in yet.
And I think one of the trailer
Trailer,
in the
yeah.
back has it expired.
Yeah, plate.
So it's like, I want him to be able to have his stuff in there, but
Gotta follow the rules.
follow the rules.
And I don't think he has a registration on that small trailer, if I remember right. Either, so. Okay. I got Wilson, Z resolved it, but I looked today and he still doesn't have a registration in Buildium for his boat trailer.
Okay, so there's a note here. She put that there is a copy. They have a copy of the registration, but it's inside of the house here in Florida, and they're not here in Florida. So as soon as they get back,
Dan goes in their house all the time.
well, yeah, they will provide a copy of the registration, which is valid because it's in their house and they are up north.
Yeah, well. That's his sister that lives there. That's her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess just see if they know where it is to point Dan in the right direction. And if not, when do they intend to be back? And then we'll talk about it again once you have those answers.
Did they tell Z when they would be back, Emily?
She didn't say in this note, but I can ask her on Wednesday.
All right.
Emily, Deborah Johnson's records request. Did she come in and pick up her stuff?
No, and I don't see her stuff anywhere. Do you know where that is?
You would have to ask Z, but she emailed and said that we are required to give her copies of all the receipts she wanted, and the answer is no, we don't. We just have to have stuff ready for inspection if it's financial, and I don't want us to give her copies of all those ahead of time. She can come into the office, she can go through the credit card folder herself, and whatever receipt she wants copies of, she can get copies of. But we're not gonna sit there and go through the 5,000 receipts we already have accumulated this year.
Okay, so Z left me a note. Deborah Johnson made a records request that's due Friday. Darcy put it all in a folder, but we're waiting for Deborah to make a decision. It's all in an email.
Yeah, go ahead and print her stuff and have everything that's printable ready. The rest of it, she has to come in and inspect if she wants it.
Okay.
And let me see if I sent that to the office or if I just sent that to Z. Hold on, and I'll send it to you so you can see. I did send it to the office email Wednesday, August 13th at 6:30 in the morning. So you can see what folder I put it in and just
Okay.
get her check ready. Yeah.
Okay.
Emily,
Yes.
can you let Cindy know that I think she'll be going on her second warning for not having a plate on the boat trailer.
Ron came in and brought in some stuff.
Yeah.
He
I
brought
think
in
you brought a registration in, right?
he brought in his, I think it's his ATV
Yeah.
for work. And then Cindy sent me, let me look at my email. Is this boat? Okay, registration for Cindy and the plate. Okay, so the plate's on. She sent me a picture of the plate with a sticker 0427. And then she sent me the registration.
Okay, I checked yesterday and there's no plate on the trailer yet.
Okay,
So
they just came in this morning, so it might be on there now.
Okay, I'll check tomorrow then.
Okay.
I'd like to talk about the storage unit enforcement number 9. I don't understand it. What are we doing here?
Let me pull it up. Hold on.
Okay.
Number 9.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically this is the enforcement section. Okay, so A is basically saying they may be subject to fines, removal at owner's expense, and continued violation resulting in license being terminated and loss of future use of the lot. B is in the event items are placed in the storage lot without prior authorization. And this is referring to people who just park their stuff in an empty spot and then like 2 weeks later we're like, what is this? This spot is supposed to be empty. What is this car?
Yeah, that one I understand. B.
Yeah, that one's, we give, we assign double rental fees basically for that.
But A and C I'm having trouble with. I mean, it's like conflicting to me.
Okay, well, so C, A is just saying that we have the right to enforce and what the enforcements may be. So it could be fine, it could be towing of items, it could be loss of future use of a space in the storage lot. C is saying specifically that they'll be given 30 days to correct whatever they're violating in the agreement after we mail or email their notice. And that if they Let me see, the double license fees will be due and payable even if the contract is not renewed. I think so it says double license fees will be due and payable even if the contract is not renewed. I think that's referring to B, that like if people are caught putting stuff in there that they didn't register with the office first, that even if we terminate their contract or, don't allow them to have a contract or whatever, they still have to pay the double fees.
Okay, so you're saying that we can either fine them or we can give them a 30-day notice to correct the violation?
Well, no, that we always have to give them a 30-day notice to correct their violations. Then if they don't comply, we can fine, we can tow, we can terminate their use of the storage lot. I think we decided that we weren't gonna do the fine at this point because we're not going through hearing committee on this one. We're just doing the 30-day notice. And then if they still don't comply, then we're asking the lawyer, can we go ahead and tow?
Okay.
Did you have any other?
I'm just thinking of, so right now we're not doing any fines. We're just giving them a 30 days to correct the violation.
Yeah.
What about the revocation? When does that come?
Well, yeah, so I had emailed you guys to talk about, so like we give them the 30-day notice. Most people comply. I talked about like, okay, we give the 30-day, they don't comply. That they get a final 14-day revocation notice, because I just want to make sure we have given every notice and opportunity possible before we tow, because if we don't do this right, we're liable for the expenses if it gets taken to court and they say you should not have towed. You know what I'm saying? So before we send it to the lawyer to say, hey, we think we're ready to have this person's stuff towed.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's not in here, the revocation.
No, but it's just an added step that.
I know, but this is a contract that people sign, and if it's not in there, they don't really have to comply. I mean, it could be a contention,
Well, no, because we're basically giving them a final 14-day notice after the 30-day. So like
So
we
they
could
have
say,
30 days,
we
14 days.
were nice and we gave you an extra 14 days and you still didn't comply. So therefore your stuff is towed.
So there's just 30-day and 14, and then it gets towed.
And then we send it to the lawyer, and
So-
as long as he gives us the green light. Yeah, I want to make sure, I don't foresee us having to tow a whole bunch of people's stuff, but on the one or two that we do, I want to make sure the lawyer says, yes, go
Yeah.
ahead, because.
Well, I think
Yeah.
the scare factor is working because a lot of people have complied.
Yeah.
There's not that many that haven't, so anymore.
Hey, since I've worked on the storage lot, can I ask a question?
Sure.
So from what I understand then, so when somebody's got a violation, we're not doing courtesy letters, 7-day notice, and then another 14 days. We're going straight to a 30-day notice. After 30 days, they're going to get that courtesy 14 days to know, hey, is that my understanding?
Yeah, we're not doing the normal, well, okay, so like we are giving them a courtesy notice, because most people it's just, they forgot to put their sticker on their thing, or they forgot to send, the updated registration, whatever. So they do get their courtesy notice, and then based on whatever, the board or the office says, okay, I think that, this can be done in 7 days is a reasonable time. And then after that courtesy notice, it goes right to that 30-day notice. Like, hey, we're serious. You're violating
So you
your
want a
agreement.
courtesy first and then a 30-day is what you're saying?
Yes. And that's what
But
we
you
have.
don't have to do the courtesy, you're just,
No, we don't have to, but the thing is so that 30-day notice can be pretty scary, and most people, they just forget, and if you just give them a little courtesy notice, they're like, oh crap, okay, yeah, I'll come in and do that. I feel like that's just a basic goodwill thing, and since we do that for violations too, before, going through the steps to fine, I feel like that's not an unreasonable thing to do for the storage lot.
So courtesy for say 5 to 7 days.
Yeah, depending on the difficulty of.
And then they go to 30 days, and then they go to 14 days, and then they
we
go to the
send it
lawyer. Okay.
And then
In other words, they get about 2 months.
so
So
once you get send a 30-day notice, couldn't you contact the attorney and towards the end of that 30 days and ask him, say, hey, look we're to this point and we're getting ready to send a 14-day notice.
I'll
We can't-
offer, our lawyer doesn't like,
hypotheticals.
yes, he wants the real stuff. So when we get to the actual point, that's when he wants it, and he will, offer an opinion.
Yeah, so basically until we're ready to say, can we tow or not, he doesn't want to see it. And which is good, which saves us money too. So
Well, on these repeat offenders, are you still willing to use the fine system? Because you generate, on these people that don't want to do anything, you can generate $1,000 fine.
no, the repeat offenders get their rights to the storage lot revoked permanently, and they don't ever get to have a storage lot.
Oh, well, that's good. I support that. Because it's always the same people and it's the same nonsense.
Yeah, no, like we're not gonna mess around with that. Like you just don't get to use the storage lot.
That's good. Okay, thank you.
And like we already get fines for other things, and there are complaints of like, oh, we're just, here to make more money off of everybody, and I mean, not that that's what we're doing, but this is one less thing we're trying to, where they could say we're trying to make money off of them for no reason, but.
Yeah, I was just talking about the fine in terms of, to offset any attorney fees and stuff. So not that I'm like saying, oh, we need to make money on fines. So, okay, thank you.
That is another thing. We are basically at our budget for the lawyer this year. So we just have to, that's also going to determine how many more votes we want to have this year, because it costs us money every time we want to put something to a vote, because their office has to develop the notices, the proxies, what have you, which costs us money. So I feel like we probably should just do one more vote sometime in the late fall, early winter, when most of the Northerners are back, to maybe do like budget, the reserve. Oh no, wait, the reserves is the board, not the membership. But the budget, and then any other things we want to tack on that we want to try to get movement on before the end of the year, like the monthly payments and what have you, if they don't pass the second time. Which, let me look at the proxy real quick and see what our deadline on that is. Hold on. Because we have not done a darn thing on that. Meetings.
If someone's intent by proxy, wouldn't they have to get a new proxy anyhow if they want to change their vote?
No.
Because doesn't it state that I told my person that I want them to vote this way?
Well, I mean, unless they want to change their vote.
That's what I'm saying. If they want to change their vote, they have to get a new proxy.
Yeah, they would have to fill out another one, yeah.
Cool.
These are good for. Okay, so actually, he wrote 90 days. Okay, so from the date of the meeting for which it was given, and when did we have this meeting? In July?
28, was it the 28th or something? I think so.
It was the 24th. So we basically have until August, September, almost the end of October. So another couple weeks after I get settled, although it doesn't require me basically, Emily, you and Z, like, in every free moment you guys have during the day, I want you to call people and see, can you get them to fill out a proxy to send if they didn't already do one? And then like you can email them the link and walk them through how to do it if they need help. But just basically getting as many proxies as we can.
Okay. And I guess there's no way to incorporate that with the budget voting, like all in one meeting, so that people actually come and vote.
No, this one is separate since we did this one separate.
Okay.
The budget meeting will be a completely separate thing. But if we decide that we want to have them, like, be thinking about if we want to have them vote on something else during the budget meeting while we have that many people there. Although just remember, we did not meet quorum for the budget meeting last year, so not with proxies or people in person. Anything else? Anyone had anything?
Darcy, real quick, I found those big maps. How many copies do you need?
I just need one blow up of Bobcat, Grizzly, and Gray Fox.
Okay. Do you want them laminated or no?
No, not laminated.
Okay.
And before I send them to the contractor, Robert, I will definitely send you a copy because I want to kind of walk you through what Jake and I and the contractor think we might need to do on Bobcat to just see if you have any input or objections to what we came up with.
Okay.
But I'll send it to the whole board. I'll send those maps to the whole board. And then once we're ready to like kind of push the button, we'll send the maps out to the community. Anything else?
Robert, Z left your courtesy violation open just for test. She told me.
Yeah, we
So-
were talking about the feedback thing that doesn't seem to work.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So did you get my email about that? Okay, so I tested it on mine too. So here's the problem in which we need to put a bunch of tickets into Buildium to fix this. So when you send messages through the violation, the homeowner can only see it if they log in on a computer. Like when I open it, Buildium on my phone in the app, you can't see those reply to them at all. So the people who are just relying, because there's like half the people in here don't even have a computer at home and they're using their phone app. So that's a problem. So basically, Emily, is like you can, it's obvious the people who are responsive to our messages, like Bill, some of the Blooms, Deborah, they're responsive to the messages in Buildium, but basically we have to send them an email outside the violation and then just put an internal note that an email, what the email said was sent on this date. So that way the owners can actually respond through the email itself.
Okay.
Through Buildium an email?
Yeah, email through Buildium, but you can't send them a message to the violation. So you would have to go like to their homeowner account and then send a communication through their homeowner account to their email. So they get it as an email. So like when you send a message through the violations, I get an email that says, hey, I have a new message about my violation, but it doesn't show the message at all. And it wants me to log into Buildium on my computer to actually see the message. So that is definitely a failing of the Buildium app for sure. And so now we know why half the people have not been responding to our violation messages.
Well, that
I know.
sucks.
Oh, so that's why you wrote that blah, blah, blah message, Robert?
Yeah, we
was
were
hoping-
just testing.
Oh,
I
was
laughed at that.
serious. I was like, did Robert have a seizure and he hates us now?
Can we
I
close
started
your,
to type and didn't want to think, so I just did that.
so
like,
did you?
Robert's
You're
getting
on-
rebellious.
Keeping us on our toes.
Well, if we know what the whole situation, then you can close my thing out.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, what did we say? Trash pickup on Thursday, water shut off on Wednesday. I think we're mowing this week. Was there, oh, and the fence. So, okay, so I'll put in something in the email about somebody backed into the fence. We'd appreciate it if you actually owned up to it. So one, we can send you the bill for replacing any fencing that's not fixable. Because even if we take it down, we want to be able to use it somewhere else, and that stuff is not cheap. But we're gonna take that side, taking the pavilion side fencing down eventually.
I wouldn't say anything about taking down. I would just say, please be honest enough to come forth. Because,
Is it,
because you're not going to be repairing, you're going to be just removing.
Well,
And
there
then
is a section
look at-
that's all links.
Now,
I
if
think
you
it's-
want to, you want to charge the labor for them to be removing it, that would be a different thing. But to go ahead and say, you should be, it's not fair to tell them that you're going to collect the money from them to go ahead and repair it when the repairing means nothing. See what I mean? You could go ahead and charge them for the labor that's going to cost the park to do that. And that's
Alright.
only fair.
anything else in the
Or
Monday
else they
email?
can come in and do it themselves.
Anything else for the Monday email?
So we're gonna have it at
Something
2
about Thursday.
now, every Monday.
Well, so yeah, for future, until we have to talk about it otherwise, the Monday meeting
Or
will
now at
be
3:45?
5 for now.
Okay, that's not a problem
then-
for me.
Robert, you'll get with Donovan to see when he wants to do like his prior week and week ahead report to you, so you can let us know.
Yep.
Cool. Now you said something about Thursday, no meeting on Thursday, correct?
We have no meetings planned until we plan a meeting right now.
I'm just verifying because in my notes over the past months, we've had, and if I didn't ask, I would have been trying to get online a couple of times and nobody would be there. So that's why I'm asking every time. According to my notes, I don't have it written down. I have it crossed out on my calendar, but I want to verify that it didn't get put back on the calendar.
Right, no, we were hoping that we would have a voting meeting every month this year to try getting some of the documents fixed, but since we can't get enough people and it's too much work, we've nixed that. So the next meeting we gotta set, give me like another week or two. We do need to have our second budget meeting so we can finalize the budget to get that put to a vote. If you have not looked at the reserve study edit, go ahead and start looking at that and kind of making notes on, because we're gonna need to have another reserve.
I'm not going to print that whole thing off. It'll burn out my printer. So I'm just going to handwrite notes off to the side.
Yeah. I mean, mainly it's just the new schedule that he created of
Yeah.
when and how much and
And we are talking to the lawyer or not? You had mentioned talking to the lawyer about, since we're at the end of our budget right now for the lawyer, texting him, is that cheaper?
his time he charges however much he charges by the minute, but tonight's should be like a 10-minute phone call to just ask him what's the next step for that big of an off-schedule reserve expenditure and what kind of meetings and votes we have to have. So
Yeah.
that it?
So it for me.
Yep.
Okay, Alright.
Darcy, St. John, there'll be a deposit ready in the morning.
okay, I'll be there.
Okay.
All right, bye.
So, between Darcy and Emily, is the thing that you contacted me on Saturday all taken care of?
Have they moved their third vehicle?
The third vehicle is gone starting Monday because he's out of town with the vehicle. But on the
Okay.
weekend, he was going to be putting it on my driveway.
Yep. So as long as they're gonna do that, then yes.
Okay.
And you're gonna cry when you come and see your yard and what it looks like right now.
Well,
It's,
the grass
there's
will go back.
no, it's, the problem is that because of all the rains and now that there's no grass, it's like washing your yard out even
Yeah.
more. So. Okay,
All right,
have a good day, everybody.
bye, everyone.
Okay.
Hi.
Good night for you guys.
Hey,